Okay. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are live. I do believe it is your boy Nick HOUTX Trader in the house. Good morning. Apologize, I'm all sweaty and fucking nasty because I've been working out first thing in the morning. Guys, this is for training only. This is not financial advice. If you need financial advice, please go see a financial planner. Give it up to the new computer, new setup. So if we have some hiccups along the way, hey, part of the growing pains, you guys. Okay. So today we're going to be looking at NASDAQ 30 and Goldie. Thanks a lot for MyFlash Funding for allowing me to give away some of their accounts. They're kind of sponsoring this channel for a little bit till we get some growth and some action. Um, so yeah, let's just jump right into the charts. No more messing around. Goldilocks. We haven't taken we haven't taken anything on yet. First of all, let me adjust my time. This says it's 6. That's not correct. It is 7. Set time automatically. Yep. Not the times correctly. So with my strategy on this gold breakout, we'll see how it plays. But we are thinking that gold should be in buys, and there it goes. So as a matter of fact, I should be buying gold right now. But what the strategy is, I have to wait until the 15-minute candle closes. All right. So um, if I was impatient, I'd be taking the trade right now. But we're going to wait till the next 15-minute candle closes, and we're going to take gold in either direction of that. I don't remember why I have. Okay, so this sell is there, which is going to be probably the 78.6 of this, right? 78.6 of there, yeah. So we have a gold sell perhaps coming up. We'll see though, like we'll see how many pips this is because let's just say that it closes in this area. We're looking at 70 pips, so we might be able to catch 70 pips for this flips around. I am hot and sweaty right now. Bad thing about working out in the mañana. What up, chat rate? What up, one person? It says chat rate, but I don't see any chats. So welcome that one person that was here for a split second. And looking for NAS. I know a lot of people are shorting NAS. They've already started shorting it. I'm going to be a little bit more patient on that. I wish my phone would shut up and stop binging. So select this. Let's see if we can click these buttons, get shareable link. There we go. Let's just put this out on the interwebs to see if anyone wants to join in the fun. We'll see. Oh, they're not going to let me post a link. All good. All good, my friends. Let's open this up. And it says we have streams. All right, we're excellent. We are good to go. Let me minimize this. Sorry for the little morning back and forth. We don't have anybody in here anyway, so it's all good. Dirty 30. We're in sales and we're in profit. Let's stick to the 1 hour. Let's stick to the 1 hour. NASDAQ. NASDAQ. Finding its support. I actually have a sell limit in. So I did not say that earlier. I actually have a sell limit, buy limit in NASDAQ. I know a lot of people are shorting right now, which means there should be a lot of liquidity up here. So let's see if we can smash that liquidity first. So I'm in buys right in this area. Let me see. My broker is different than my trading view. So I have it at the 78.6. I'm actually going to lower that because it does not need to be there. It needs to be right there, about the 88, 88, 18,831 is where I have mine. 18,831. So like right in this area. Basically, yeah, right in that area right there. So yeah, 88831 is there. My stop loss, of course, is way up here, just below that wick. And we'll see if we can't catch this. All right. And then our TP1, I'm going to have right above, you know, right up this area. Let's see. We'll just double top it for TP1. And that's a solid 3-to-1 trade. And that'll be, and of course, leave a runner because the momentum is bullish. So that's 80 pips. We'll see if we can catch an 80 and leave it and let it run. Close half, let the other half go, move to break even, the whole deal. I know there's sellers already stepping in. So the fact that all my buddies in the other chats are seeing this as liquidity, which is correct. This is a double top of liquidity that needed to get taken out, 100%. So that's not break pressure, that's liquidity. So they're not wrong to short here, but I also see that this is super bullish. So I'd want to go with the trend before I start bucking the trend. Now they did catch this pullback, so I mean they're not wrong. They're actually, it's a pretty good trade. Coming up, higher, 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 higher. Boom, broke new lower low. Now it's three waved up. You see how this is divergent? 1, 2, 3. So that's the third touch on the divergence. So now the fact that they're jumping at the 88.6, they're super right. They're not wrong at all. Um, oh yeah. Sorry, just doing a little text message here. Okay. So yeah, I'm just going to try to catch it. I just want to try to see if I can't catch this 80 pips or maybe peek up one more time before this thing shorts off. I know there's a lot of people shorting here, so let's see if we can see a fuck you candle, fuck you little dry before this. It's a little too easy, I think. Um, but if I lose this trade, it's all good. It is what it is. I'll just catch the next one on the flip side of that. 30. I got into, okay, so I'm kind of like being a certain way because I saw this break, this bull flag, and I called that out the other day, and I didn't take it because I was concentrating on something else, and then it ran for 600 pips. So I'm going to do the same thing. I saw the bull flag come up. It broke. Obviously, it's not quite as clear. We're going into a long weekend, but now we're out of that weekend. Let's see if the bears step back in. We did touch the trend line. We did double top and go. But now that I break this down, we can get rid of this little London thing. Um, double top here, which is going to be liquidity to get taken out here before long. So this will mark this off because that will get taken at some point. We'll use that as a target down the line. I do not like the fact it's holding this bottom. So we'll see. I mean, if it was me, I would think that maybe if I was trading this normal, this is not a normal trade. If I was trading this normal, I saw the break, I see liquidity, double bottom, come up to this area here, and then short. So what I'll do is I'll be on the standby to short this again if this loses. All right. So there's our fib. Here's our buying area, or excuse me, our selling area. So I'd be looking to do that. Let me delete this. I don't care about that. TP's then down here, the 236. So let me delete that. We're already in this trade, so I don't need to mess with that. So this would be the next trade. This would be the next one here. If I lose out for some reason, I see this big fib line right here. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but I see it sitting there. So there's some fib right there. There's the 88.6. There's these wicks. There's this wick. So I'd probably get in somewhere around there. And let's split that in half. So if I lose this 30 trade, I'll be looking to get back in another 30 trade and take that south. Hopefully we do not lose that. The NASDAQ trade, we'll see. If you are a 30-minute trend line person, you would be on standby for now because this is about to break trend line and there is your short opportunity. I'm calling it out again. The 7:30 candle just closed. This is the new 30-minute candle, so wait for this to close. We'll see because it could hit this and reject all in this next 30 minutes. So you don't want to take it just yet. We'll copy this. I'm not a 30-minute trend liner, but we'll put it out here for other people. All right, got that. Put that up there in Andy Peters live or his chat. Let's see here. Do we have anybody in here with us? Do we have any people in here? Da-da-da. Yeah, I know the KPI. Okay. 2500. I don't even know how to change it. It's just the stream is currently bit rate. The stream's current bit rate is higher than recommended bit rate. So I need to figure out how to use a stream bit rate of 2500. All right. 6 current viewers. What up, all 6 people? Yo, throw something in the chat so I know who's here. What up, Fire Punch Black? What up? What up? Hello. Good morning. Hello. Good morning. All right, guys. So if you're just joining us, I just saw there are 6 people in here. What we're doing is we're waiting to see 2 things. If you're a 30-minute trend line person, we're going to wait for this 30-minute candle here to see if it closes below. If it closes below, there's a chance that this thing runs. All right, there's the big daddy trend line right here. And if it closes that one, that's maybe a chance for a second, like a re-entry on a run. I'm not sure if that's going to happen today because I don't think there's much news today, but that is a possibility if you are a trend liner. It does make sense because we're also divergent. We have a high, 1, 2, 3. That's our favorite. At the same time, look at the RSI is getting lower. Okay, so you do have reasons to take a 30-minute trend line break there. I also see the fact that this is now setting up liquidity, and we are bullish. We have not broken structure, and overall in the big time frame, we're also bullish and we have not broken structure. So I take that back. Let me go to the 2-hour. We did have this right there. Okay, we did have that. Now, could you say that broke structure? Because did it break this? It's kind of hard to say. That's up to you guys to figure out. I see that's very bearish. And we are kind of Elliott waving our way up. So if I do take this trade that we're looking at now on the buy side, I'm only going to double top it, and then I'm going to TP it, and then let the rest run. I it's kind of hard because overall Nasdaq is so bullish. It's kind of hard trying to short it. But if you were going to short it, you have 2 options. You short the trend line break here and see if it'll run to the fucking melt forever or melt for a long ass time, or you're also playing the Fibonacci, which is 88.6, which it hit. And now look at this huge sell off. That's because I know I'm in my other chats. There are lots of people shorting NASDAQ right now. So you have a choice. Short it on the break. See if you get a retest of this 88.6 to screw all these people who are shorting too early and then short it, which is what I plan on doing. But in the meantime, perhaps I can get a little quick wick buy and come up for this 80 pips, 90 pips, whatever, leave a runner, and then see if I can't short it again later. I'm not 100% sold on the short idea just yet. I need to see what the market's going to do. But I do see that. Hello. I do see that. Let me turn this up maybe. That there's a possibility to take a long and then a short. So I'm just going to wait on that. On 30 again, I'm already in a short from last week off this retracement, this bear flag. break of trend line there. I took my first entry here on the break of trend line, but I do think that maybe there's another one sitting right there. So if you haven't got into this and you want to be a little safer, there is perhaps another one here with a smaller stop loss. Enter around this area. That's the 236, which is it's a good strong Fibonacci. If you also do the local Fibo from here to there, that's the 88.6 is our sell zone. You also have liquidity sitting right there, right? So we want that liquidity to get taken out, come up into this area, and then continue to sell off. So either two things are going to happen. It's going to break and go from here, or it's going to pump up, hopefully, and then sell off, or I should say three things, or it just buys up and we lose all these fucking trades and we go drink some whiskey. There's no telling. But we at least have some ideas. All right? So that's the idea on 30. If you're not in, wait to see if you can catch this 88.6, 78.6, the sell zone area up there. On Goldilocks, let's take a look at Goldilocks. I don't know why it just sounds weird. Something fucking. I don't know why. Fucking turn it up or something. I don't know. What the hell's the deal? Anyways, let me see if I can turn this up on the computer here. Hello, hello, hello. I don't know. It's not working. Okay. Gold. Okay, so I said I put up in the chats yesterday. There's three different types of trades here for three different types of traders. One, the trend line break, which it did do. So if you took a trade on the trend line break, you're in drawdown, but your stop loss is probably up here somewhere. There's a 78.6, which I like. As a matter of fact, we got 6 minutes to take a trade. So stand by on gold. Stand by on gold because I thought I should have taken that trade a few minutes ago. Okay, so I don't want to say my new strategy, but one that I am testing out is London session. Look how it's pushing up. This 15-minute candle needs to close outside of this London session. So technically the London session is right here because that candle topped it out, right? So that's our London session. Now, this 78.6, so two things can happen here. We come up, we hit the 78.6, and then we close underneath in this area here, in which case I'm going to short it if we hit the 78.6. All right. Or if this candle closes up here outside, then I'm going to take a long. And because I'm testing that new strategy, maybe I don't take like a full whack long, like a full deal. Right. But there is, yeah, there's a case to be had to take that long. But I feel more comfortable with the shorts, but I want to test this strategy out. So we'll wait and see what this 50-minute candle closes. We can also see that we have the 78, 88.6 here on the Fibonacci. So we have a reason to turn around. We have this liquidity that's being built up below these trend lines. The trend line did break. So perhaps it's going to find this area here as the order block, this consolidation order there. That's already 100%. Okay. So perhaps it's going to find that area and then turn around. And then if that's the case, we might, I want to wait till 78.6. 2357. 2357 is going to be my area for that. Thanks. No issue with sound or volume. I'm using OBS Studio this morning. I'm not using StreamYard. So that's good. We're not having any issues. That is good. Okay, so we need to stand by. I do have a pending order on sell on 2360. 2360. So I do have a pending order here on gold. All right, so let me delete this. Let me delete this. Let me delete this. Let me delete this. We only need what matters. Let's delete this. All right, so I have one on 2360. I'm waiting for that to trigger. All right, my stop loss is right there. So this is a sell limit right here at 2360. All right, we got that working for us. What else do we have? We have NASDAQ. Buy limit down below. I do have that at 18840, which is right here, trying to catch a smaller scalpier type of thing. I have it at 18840, but again, my broker is not the same because 18840 is way up here below these wicks. Mine's a bit lower. If you come down to, let's say, the 5 minute, that's on 5 minute. Yeah, so I take that back. Why is it fucking? Oh dear, what the fuck is going on? 18840 is not the activation price, dude. Pending. It's not pending. What the fuck? Okay, so I want to put it 18830 just for the shit of it. My broker is being retarded. 18830. The new match trader is not perfect. And this is a perfect case. I try to move my entry via match trader, like just clicking and dragging it, and it didn't want to save it, and I just noticed it, so now I fixed it. It is what it is. Okay, so I have it now at 18833, 18833, which is in this little area right here. You can see right about there. That's my entry. My stop loss is always the same. You know that. Okay, so we're seeing if we can't catch a little dip and go for this quick little 80 pips on there. And if we lose it, it is what it is. If we lose, okay, it will then have shown us that it broke structure. We'll play this pullback and then we'll take it again. All right, so we'll take short. If we lose the buy, we'll go right into shorts because then it would have broken structure and it's showing us that this swing point up here is actually holding. So it's telling us that this swing point is holding, and the bears are actually in charge. This is just the buyers getting it back up to the area so they can jump in the party, which is they're not wrong. I mean, look at the candle. We're just hoping to catch a push back up before it really takes off. All right. So that's our plan for that. Let's stay on the 30 for Goldilocks. Actually, we need to stay on the 15 for Goldilocks. Again, now I'm going to put a red line here. This is the top of London. It has to close on top of that. We'll see. It's got 2 minutes, and so this 2 minutes, it doesn't look like it's going to do it. It looks like it's going to come down, and we're still waiting. Hopefully, oh, I do love this candle, 15-minute candle on 30. Hopefully, that's telling me that this thing is going to sink because I'm already in sales, and so if it sinks, I'm good to go. Nasdaq, we're waiting for an entry on Goldilocks. So really, we need to pay attention to Goldilocks because that's the one that we need to watch. Let's see if we can do this. I don't do this very often. Well, let's do this. We'll have Goldilocks on here. We'll have NASDAQ on here. All right. There. And I don't know why the cursors are moving like that. I guess it's on time. Okay. So there we go. Let me check the comments, see if you guys are in here chatting it up about anything in particular. What up, Brett? What up, Chris? Thank you guys for joining in this morning. We'll see if we can catch a trade here. We got some ideas. Marty in 30 cells. We're looking for a gold sell, but I'm going to risk, let's say, a 0.5% on a gold buy if this closes outside. I'm like fucking tongue tied. If this closes outside of the red line here. Let's see. I do like this momentum, right? I do like that, but that could be the liquidity grab coming up, just tapping into this zone, right? That could be that just coming and getting all this before. So I would not be mad if it come up and did one of these and then sells off. So I'll have to make that decision. Like I said, I back tested the strategy for London breakouts this weekend. The win loss rate was, a little better on the win side, not by a whole lot, but I was targeting a minimum of 100 pips and the average, like 100 pips solid. No questions asked, 100 pips. The stop loss was ranging between 30 to 80 pips, averaged out, I think, about 53 pips, and I was up 1,500 pips on like 40 or 50 something trades. I can't remember. I had the paper somewhere about, I think my wife wrote on it. Long story short, with no type of manipulation, no type of me fucking with the data whatsoever, I was up 1,500 pips on a simple London breakout strategy targeting 100 pips. 100 points, profit. We're good. Okay, so we're looking for a gold entry. Let's see what gold looks like on the hour time frame. Because, not gold, but NASDAQ. It's not even close to being fucking oversold. Again, so we're trying to take this on a smaller scalpier type thing, right? So the fact that it's not oversold to the RSI is one thing. I mean, we know that there's additional risk because we're taking a smaller scale, we're taking a smaller time frame. Look how it fucking touched my entry perfectly, and I don't think it triggered. I'm gonna wait on it. I'm not gonna rush the trigger. Actually, it did trigger. All right, I am in. I'm in NAS longs right now. So whatever minute this is in the video, NAS longs now. Okay, let's see. Waiting on Goldilocks. Goldie did not pop over the 15-minute outside of my London zone. And that looked like to me like 30 was still selling off because my broker was in profit. There we go. There we go. Come on, break. Look, it closed below. It closed below the this bottom area here. So that is a signal. That is a good signal for me. Hopefully this bitch continues to run. Let's fucking go. And so with US30, I know I'm targeting it quite a bit lower. Um, I'm targeting this double bottom. So I mean, really, just let me set my TP in this trade right now at 37.7. I'm gonna put 37.7 800 to be right above it. 37.800. I'm gonna set my TP right now. TP for NES 30. Yeah, not that TP. 37.800. 37.800. Save. Okie dokie. The TP for US30 has been saved for here. 37.800, which I'm guessing is just like right about there. Let me look. Coordinates 37.800. There it is. Delete this fib. It doesn't matter. We'll come back in the 30-minute time. So we need this to close below. NASDAQ. Zoom back in. Checking it out. So again, we need this to close up. That's kind of weird. We need 30 to go one way. We need NASDAQ to go the other. It's usually, I mean, it is what it is. Goldilocks hanging out did not give us an entry either way. I mean, you could have taken the trendline break entry if that was your strategy. I think the boss man trades. I say the boss man, Andy. I think Andy trades 30 in zones. I don't think he does trend lines. So you have to ask him. But um, for me, this is the bottom of the zone, obviously. So you'd be playing that break. And this, considering this is the bottom of London here and this is the top here, maybe that's the other break and go. Which is also the kind of the trade that I'm playing now with a 15-minute break of this top of this London to see if it'll go. Right? If it breaks this, which it probably means it's breaking that, which means maybe the move for the day is up. I'd much rather short it though. We'll see how it goes. We're watching. So zoom back in a little bit tighter on NASDAQ. All right, so let's do this. We're in 30, we're in NASDAQ, and we're in Goldilocks. We're not in Goldilocks, we're waiting. Oh, I have to upgrade. You could only have two. I did have the big dog premium crazy trading view account, but I find that I wasn't using all the shit that it offered. There's no reason for me to pay all that money. Well, we're in profit on 30 and NAS, but they're going the opposite directions. One's buy, one sell. We're kind of playing it a little risky, a little risque, and we're not in gold yet. So, are you guys in any trades? Put in the chats. What trades are you guys in? I wish this was a little more interactive. You guys could talk. But when we're streaming live on YouTube, if I send out a Zoom link, I had some dickheads the other day join on my Zoom and just try to fuck everything up. So, are you guys in any trades? Put in the chats. What's up? What trades are you guys in? Put a little music on. Let me blow my nose real quick. Turn this. Okay. Absolutely hate it when people blow their nose around me. I'm like, ugh. So I turn the microphone off so you guys don't have to hear that. But we're in a NASDAQ long. We called it live. It is in profit as we speak. So that's good to go. The 30 short that I have is technically probably right about break even and a small bit of profit. Hey, look, if NASDAQ pushes up and 30 follows it, we got another sell on 30 right above it. So that's all good. So if I lose this 30 trade, fuck it, it is what it is. I'll just re-enter it right up here. Same thing for NAS. If NAS pushes, good, we're going to win the NAS trade, and B, we're looking to short it right on the other side, right up here. So, I don't mind that these both push. Um, I in a best situation, NAS would push and 30 would sell off, but I don't think that's going to happen. We'll see. And Goldilocks is closing below this 15-minute, which means that could have been the entry right there. Again, I did not take it because I was waiting for a better entry. Um, and this still hasn't broke structure. Like, yes, I see this very good move down, but look where the bottom is right there. It did not break this bottom. So as of right now, we have higher highs and lower lows, right? So yeah. Okay, so I want to try to do a time check to see how much delay there is. Do me a favor. Right now it's 7:53. As soon as it hits 7:54, I'm going to say something so I can see how much of a delay it is. And when you type in your type a message in when it hits. So 7:53:59, right? I'm just curious how much delay there is on the thing so I can see if I can change this. 7:54 now. 54. When you type it in, I'm going to see how much delay there is. You hear this. Just want to know how far behind you guys are. Gold is being overbought on the 15-minute. My gut tells me that's a gold sell right there. My gut tells me that's a gold sell. Hmm. Kind of want to listen to my gut. My gut tells me that's a gold sell. Let me look at this. So you are about 1 minute fucking delayed. Jesus, dude. 54. Yeah. Hmm. I got to go to OBS Studio and change that. That's too much delay. We'll sort this shit out. Again, it's the first time live streaming with really on here. Okay, so let's look at gold, dude. Gold is not divergent. I do see this liquidity. I do see it take. I just want to think that, man, maybe that's the trade right there. It did break trend line structure, come back up, retest this area. Oh yeah. 78.6 has not been touched. What do you guys think? Man, this is. Let's be patient. I told myself today I was going to be patient. We'll leave it here at 23.16. If it hits, it hits. It doesn't, it doesn't. Fuck it. It is what it is. I really wanted to take that gold short right there. Maybe take it like a small percentage. Maybe take like a tester trade just so we're in the market. And let's look on the smaller time frame. I mean, that's so bullish, right? It's kind of hard to take that. And it's not divergent. Look, one touch, two touch. That's what we'll do. We'll wait for this on the small time frame to see if we can get a third touch because that third touch might be our 78.6. So we're still coming up. We're not diverging yet. We'll be more patient on gold. But holy shit, I wanted to take that trade. There's the entry on Nasdaq coming up. And where's my 30? 30 is coming back up. So again, I'm not too worried about 30 because I took that last week on this. I'm not even worried about that. So we're waiting for 30 to see if we can catch this entry up here. Might not be today. And let's look at the bottom. If you're playing a zone to zone strategy, which I don't play, um, you could have bought back down there. But again, there's too much. Look, dude, this is why this zone to zone, and I'll just say it, why this zone to zone shitty Roy strategy doesn't work. I'll fucking say it. I don't care. Is look, dude. Yeah, you could buy right here. You definitely could, and you could try to catch the buy to this zone. But look at how much liquidity is sitting here. Why the shit would you want to buy when you've got three different areas of liquidity that bought back up? This is going to get broken. It is 100% going to get broken. So you could roll your dice and play this shitty top to bottom strategy where you're buying up. By all means, you could probably catch some fish doing that. You're just you're fishing with just a fucking hook. You ain't got no bait on your hook, basically, right? Could you get lucky and catch a fish with just a fucking hook? I guess you could. Might even get lucky. Maybe you snag it. Hell, I don't know. But there's no reason to fuck around, right? It's much better to play the odds of A, we're already bearish. This is liquidity. We have a structure to go off of. We've already broken trend line. Let's see if you can catch this trade down as opposed to playing a triple bottom, quadruple bottom, whatever bullshit that is. So for me, the now if you wanted to play like a break, like a London breakout strategy, lots of people play breakout strategies. I'm not one of them, but if you wanted to play that strategy, by all means, right, and catch it to the next zone, wherever the fuck fib level, go for that. That's way better than playing this triple bottom. At least you know structure has been broken and it's running. You want to catch the move of the day, and that might be the move of the day. Don't play the, in my personal opinion, don't play the shitty buy low, sell high in the zone to zone. It's just gonna fucking give you a wick and wick your ass out and go right back in the other direction. It's a shithole strategy. Hmm. I said it. That was the entry on gold, but I didn't take it. We're still being patient. We saw it, and it's happening as we speak. And I'm good. I'm just gonna be more patient. Um, let's see if we can catch a third top. Right? It is breaking below here, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna move this up here. But that is the entry. We're at it. We're just trying to be super snipey now. Working on our patience, working on catching the best entries. There is an entry right there, but that entry is roughly 75 pips away from where I want to be. So we're good. NASDAQ is pushing up. We're good there. Free market little buy. We're up 16 pips on NASDAQ. 30. 30 is fucking all good. I'd rather sell 30 up here, actually. I'm in a sell, so if it melts, it's good. But I'd rather sell from up there. So let's just pay attention. Look at this fucker go. I told you my gut. I said my gut thinks it sells now. It's all good. That's the 60. That's a set. It never hit 78.6. And it did break below. I mean, I guess you could say that's kind of like breaking structure, but it didn't really, since it didn't break this. I mean, some of the trend line people would say, well, look, you know. So yeah, we want to be extra patient. Yeah, that's right. Look at this regular trend line on the top side, plus this localized bull momentum. We can be patient. No FOMO. I need to remind myself. No FOMOs. Let's go back to the 15. Yeah, we'll, play the little 15-minute strategy that we have. 4 people. Thank you, 4 people, for stopping by. Thank you, 4 people, for currently watching. I'm sure one or two of them, probably my mom, maybe my aunt. All right. For Brett and for Chris and for Fire Punch and probably my mom, you guys will be seeing. You guys will see it one of these days. We're making millions of dollars. One of these days, we'll have fucking 1,000 people on the live trading. It's all good. It's all good. Best kept secret in live trading is right here, right now. CBO people trading GU, they're looking at GU buys and blah, 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 blah. I'm not even looking at any of this shit over here. I kind of just got out of forex altogether. I'm not even really trading forex. I was pretty good at it. I just think it moves so slow. Maybe I should go back to like a swing type trading on a forex, where you only take like 2, 3, 4 trades a year in a pair. Um, Perhaps that's something I can look into. Few people. So look, this is the reason why we didn't take the fucking 30 trade. I mean the gold trade. See, there's the. Oh, what's up, Mitch? Cool, cool. Yeah, we're looking for that financial freedom. I don't like this delay. We gotta shorten this delay down. But look, this is the reason why we didn't take it, right? We didn't have on the small time frame, we didn't have divergent, and we saw that did break the trend line, right? And look at how just the bulls, I mean, they just stepped in. So why are we going to get super crazy shorting right away? We're not going to do that just yet. We'll be a little bit more patient. I guess we could come down here to the smaller time frame to say, look, you know, if we could scalp this, because then that is a break of structure. This is a fair value gap, right? That's fair value gap. And then what we could do then is do this, which is right at the bottom of our 78.6. And that is divergent there to there. So let's check this. Let's take the 78.6 gold trade. Let's get ready. Okay, gold. So you guys are delayed, but when it hits 78.6, take it from the 78.6. So whenever that hits, I know you guys are delayed. If it hits, just hit the button. We'll come back and we'll set the stop loss later. Stop loss is 23.57. What's my entry? My entry is going to be 23.56. 23.56. I'm just going to put a limit in now. My stop loss is going to be, I'm going to make it 23.58, 20 pips. I'm only risking 0.2%. Yeah. I'm going to take this is like a small scalper type trades. I'm only risking 0.2%. I'm not even risking a full 1% on this. I'm just risking a little bit. It's all good. See if we can catch it. If we don't catch it, if we don't catch this one, then we'll have to wait for this one and then catch that one. We'll see how it goes. We're right in the middle of the RSI, so we do have room to still come back up and catch us. But if nothing else, now this is now liquidity. Undo that. Wrong button. All right, look at this double top. That's now liquidity. So then the 78.6 play is still in. It's still in. We're going to use that. We're going to use that. We're going to undo this, and we're going to make that a fair value gap. All right. There's the fair value gap between those two pips, which is also in our fib zone. Gold loves to do this 236, right? It settles down. It hits a 61.8. Write this down. 236, 886. I don't know if it's going to hit the 88 or 78 and then tank off. So what it's doing, it's setting up liquidity on both sides, especially on the 1 minute time frames. This is what it'll do. So when you're on this 1 minute time frame, you're scalping these entries. Look at these small fair value gaps. Also look at these wicks and make sure that all the candles have wicks. This one does not have a wick, letting us know, actually I take that back. This candle here gave that one a wick. So every one of these candles has exposed wicks. Up and down, up and down, up and down. This one right here does not. This price is going to come back up and give this candle a wick. There's no doubt about it. My broker just fucking, come on, dude. I need to figure out how to download the desktop app on this broker because I don't have it. So we're in profit on NASDAQ. It looks like NASDAQ just started to take off. Let me just check NAS real quick. Gold. All right, we'll leave that here. We'll put this on NAS. I don't want to say tank off. I want to say go up. It looked like it was in more profit. What's 30 doing? 30. Come on, 30. Giving us wicks. The bulls or the bears are trying to step in there. We need to concentrate on this gold. So top, bottom, 61.8 rejects the fib number. 23.6 rejects. We need to reject the 236 one more time and give us this push up. We'll see if we catch it. And grab bucket 30, whatever. Hold. So we're already in 30s. We're in small profit, which is good to go. We're in NASDAQ. We're in profit, which is good to go. NASDAQ's still pushing up. NASDAQ's pushing up. I can see my 30 profit getting a bit smaller, but it's hanging out. We're waiting for this 30 entry. I mean, this gold entry. We're seeing if we can scalp a gold entry. And this gold entry, yeah, we're going to scalp it, but honestly, I want to see this fucker run. I want to see this fucker run. And so this could have been like, if you look at the gold, this could have been the push up liquidity grab before the market set atop. The 15-minute candle never closed outside of it. And so I don't know if it's going to hit this 78.6 all the way up here. Maybe not today. Maybe this is the trade. This is the scalp here. Take this down south. Then we start selling off, and then we'll come back and catch that 78.6 later in the week. So let's see if we can catch a scalp now and get us in a trade where we can protect early, fucker, and come back for that later. Look at gold selling off. Fuck me. Come on, baby. Give us our entry. Again, what I say. So if he's not going to give us this entry in the first leg, I'm going to keep it there because we're in such a small time frame. Instead of resetting, a lot of times what I would do is then use this as the high, pull a new fib, and reset it, and then take the sell. At this 78.6 here. I'm not going to do that. What I'll do then is, if that's the case, I'll just drag that fib down to the new. It doesn't matter really. I can maybe fine tune my entry, but what I'm saying is, instead of having the fib here, if this does create a new low, I'll just drag it and adjust the fib and adjust that entry. But really, I think our entry is at a good spot because it's right above this liquidity and it's in that fair value gap. So that's the true area I want to target. I'm not going to mess with it. I set the limit there, and unless something crazy happens, that's the entry. I'm not going to go modifying the entry, modifying the stop losses. If this thing just fucking sinks to the floor, then I'll be out. If it gives me a crazy push up, it's probably going to push up so fast that we don't have a chance to get out of the. We don't have a chance to cancel our pending order. Maybe it just gives us a fucking crazy wick. So we're in. We're locked into that trade. unless it just tanks off and then we can maybe close it if it doesn't look correct. But we're in that trade right here, 23.56 in that area. 23.58 is our, again, maybe it's not perfect because of the brokers, but you get the idea. 23.56, 23.58. And I don't even have a TP set because really, if you look at the daily, or not the daily, the hourly, yeah, I mean, if we want that, that needs to break. And if that breaks, then that's breaking the trend line, in which case we're adios amigos. And we're coming down here to tap this shit. So let's just set our TP at gold just triggered 23.14. So I'm going to put my TP for gold at 23.14. 23.14, which is a fucking massive trade. If that hits, let's go. What's the R to R in this trade if this hits? So there it is. There's the 236 rejection up to our 78.6, 88.6. Now this needs to hold 23.14, which is a massive trade. It's a, what's the R to R? 21 to 1? Jesus. All right, fucker. This is it. It needs to hold here. If not, I'm popping another entry up here at the 78.6. Again, this is a scalpy entry. So if it loses, it is what it is. Small risk. We do not risk a full percentage because we're taking these small trades. You don't want to go crazy. Especially with this fucking previous bullish momentum. Now, we could also say that, look, if this candle closes outside, well, that means we got to take a sell. If this candle closes outside the 15, we got to take a sell. I kind of hope it doesn't. I hope it doesn't close outside this red line. If it closes outside that red line, I've got to take another. I've got to take a buy. I've got to take a buy just because I'm playing the other strategy as well. And I have to test it, right? So we'll see how it goes. If it closes outside the 15-minute candle, we got 2 minutes. If it candles above that red line, I'm hitting buy against my better judgment. I don't want to do it, but I've got to build. I got to test. So here it goes, rejecting. Reject that red line, you son of a bitch. We got 1 minute left. Come on, baby. NASDAQ's in profit. Gold is rejecting. 30's in profit. I think my broker lags a little bit behind TradingView too. It seems like my TradingView is like, oh damn, it's in good profit, blah blah blah. I look up, then my fucking gold trades at like $1 profit. And you're like, what the shit? Like maybe it's lagging. There it goes. Start to be there it goes. It's definitely not the same. Definitely not the same. I'm just curious of what this looks like on the small 1 minute. So there was the 15-minute candle, right? Son of a bitch, it closed upside the red. Okay, well, I gotta stay true. We're buying. There it is. Fuck me. I didn't want to do it, but we gotta do it. So then now my strategy is on that is you split this in half, and there's my stop loss, which is 23.48. So I guess I'm just basically just hedging my scalp, 23.48. And then if my entry was 23.58, that's just fucking 100-point stop loss right at 20. There it goes. So do I have another pending order at 78.6? I do have another pending order, which I'm deleting now. I'm deleting my pending order on the sell to 78.6. And so we lost the scalp, obviously. but I'm already that much in profit. So I took the entry here, and I'm targeting 100 pips. 100 pips is 23.66. So if I entered here at 23.57, I need 23.67. 23.67. Long time. No. See how the stop loss is that fucking low. That's crazy. The stop loss has to be that low. But that's just the way I back tested it. 23.48. Yep, 23.48. 23.57 my entry. 23.67 is my take profit. 100 pips. So we'll see if we catch it. There it is. Got to stay true. Which is completely possible because look where that's at. That's the 88.6 area. So we could hit here and then flip on the 88.6. Again, that's giving us the divergent that we're looking for. So I'm cool with that. We lost a scalp. We're being patient before we enter the sell. I'm not automatically entering the sell at 78.6 then. Especially with this much momentum. Look at that pull momentum. So we're good. And NASDAQ is in profit. So we're good. And 30 is in profit. So NASDAQ is currently in profit. And delete that. 30 is in profit from the other day. We haven't taken any more any new trades on 30. So I'm just going to concentrate on this gold. I really wanted to take that gold down here when I saw that fucker break. And I was like, oh, take it. But I was like, I'm going to be patient with my strategy. I really wanted to take it there. So there's the entry on gold. Let's see if we can catch that move of the day. I think when it hits about 50, 60 pips in profit, 60 pips in profit, whatever, I'll protect. I can protect right now, but it's too early. So my strategy back testing, I did not protect. I just let it go. It is what it is. Let it go. Because it could come down here and retouch this candle, then go. So I don't want to protect too early. Anybody else take the gold buy? So if gold's buying up, perhaps Nasdaq's going to buy up. They've been moving in the same direction here lately. So hopefully the people, the bulls are in, they're just going to fucking start buying, which is shitty for my 30 trade. But just look at that fucking consolidation on 30, just no movement. A long time ago. Wanna get to heaven, got to D-I-E. Anybody like Waylon Jennings? Wanna get the a D-O-G, like a D-O-G. Gotta love some Waylon Jennings. 8 o'clock in the morning. Like a D-O-G. I mean, how many pips of profit are we now? We're 54 pips in profit, shooting for 100. I'm actually maybe just gonna take partials right here at this 88. I know it's not the strategy that I listed earlier, but I'll take half here at the 80 at this area 23.65, and then I'll just leave the other half running and protect, and then call it a day. Woman, what's the matter with me? What makes me wanna love every woman I see? Like a place that came in. All right, we're waiting for it. Yeah, place that came in. We're gonna call TP1 right here because it's 80 something pips. It's also at this major fib level for the buyer, and really, I've I marked off that fib, that candle, but really, that candle might be the proper candle to mark off. The last buy candle. We're kind of splitting hairs at this point, either that one or this one, but you get the idea. It's this entire. I'm gonna mark off the whole thing actually. It's that block that led to the sell off, so we can leave it there. Yeah, 236. We're okay. So we're there. Okay, I see we got a few minutes till market open. What do you think we should do on this gold buy? I think we should break it even now. I mean, there's no reason not to break it even now. Just protect the entry. So stop loss on the gold buy. I'll move to $1 in profit just to cover any hidden fees, swaps, or whatever. All right, moving to break even. Move to break even on gold. NAS is in good profit. 30 looks like it broke. Did it break? 30? It's fucking trying to, dude. 30's trying to break. I wonder if I should protect my 30 entry. Just in case market opens and it wants to fuck me. There's no way. There's no way I can protect that close. All right. NASDAQ is going. Gold is going. Good thing I bought. Good thing I said I didn't want to buy, and I did it because now I'm training my brain. I had a strategy. I'm training my brain that that was the strategy to buy it, right? And to be honest with this candle being this fucking bullish right before market opens, we're just going to give it some time. Maybe I should just take half of it now and let the other half run. All right. I closed half. I'll let the other half run right there. And that's it. Trade's done. Now I can close this, not even worry about it more. There it is. Called it half TP. I was supposed to wait for it to hit all 100 pips, but I protected, took it 63 pips. It is what it is. That's a trade because I think maybe now we're getting into this turnaround spot on gold. So I wanted to book those pips, and it's right before market open. We got 6 minutes till market open, so I'm cool. I took half. I got the other half running. Nasdaq is up um, right now before market opens. Hopefully, market open will continue this up. Also, too, if you're a trend liner, right? If you're a trend liner, I mean, it technically did close below, but maybe not. Maybe on the 30 it's above. Yeah, look, so if you're a trend liner, it hasn't given us that. It just rejected the trend line then. So we haven't had an entry on the sell side because it hasn't broken trend line yet. All right. So let's delete this and actually use a trend line. We'll use the magnet so we can be precise. There. Not that one. This one here. Well, but technically that did close below. We try to pick the one that's like the furthest south, which is that one, which is way off. Yeah, that's it right there. Because that touches here and it also damn near touches that one. So there's the trend line. So, I mean, even at this stage of the game, you could even fucking protect NASDAQ, which are we trying to be super cautious today on a Monday? Right? We don't want to take a L on a Monday. Fuck it. I'm protecting NASDAQ. There's no reason to take L's on Mondays. Protecting at $1. It'll be a W. So protecting and protecting NASDAQ entry. $1. We took gold and protected it. We took it for 63 pips and protected. We're good to go there in case it wants to continue to run. There is no, I take that back. There is a top 2367. Oh, which is the 100 pips. Well, I'm going to open this up. I'm going to make, well, let's look at gold. Let's move our gold TP now that we've hit. Let's move that gold. Fuck, let's move this gold TP way up here. Let's look at 2400 flat for gold TP. Take profit 2400 flat. I'm not moving it 2400 flat. And I'm leaving that go. I'm not touching that TP. So if that's the entry, we're holding it to 2400 flat. 2400 flat. There it is. All right, so gold was a winner today. We took it for 63 pips. NASDAQ, if nothing else, we broke even. And we're able to get a free trade on NASDAQ. And I think we might still have some healthy pips in NASDAQ. Let's come down and just see how many pips it was before we broke even. Market's open, so let's just be a little more cautious. I mean, we sniped that entry. And right now we're up 20-something pips, so we could just protect. And on 30, we haven't taken a trade on 30 yet, but I'm already in, so it is what it is on 30. We haven't taken a sell yet, but sells are up here. So hopefully this fucker just sinks. Sometimes it can be divergent. Sometimes 30 can sink and NASDAQ can push. So, um, I mean, we'll just hang out here for a few more minutes after market open, but that's the trade for the day, boys. At least we caught 63 pips on gold after we took that little L. No big deal. I think we took a 20 pip L on our scalp, and then we caught 63 here. So technically we're up 43 on gold with it protected and half of it still being able to run. So we're cool there. It's actually a good looking 43 considering I was using the paintbrush tool. Look at that. Fucking handwriting. And yeah, up 20 something pips on there. Not even gonna look at 30 because I don't care. It's not doing anything. We'll look here at gold and NASDAQ. In my opinion, that was a successful day of trading. We took more pips off of gold than we lost on our scalp, and we put money in the bank. And we left it open with a sizable position to keep on running. So we're good there. And we have NASDAQ in profit protected. So we're giving ourselves at least an opportunity for that fucker to run as well. And yeah, we did our job today. Pre-market open again. I traded around 7. Looked to take trades at 7:30. We waited for this gold 15 minutes to close outside of the range, which is here. We pulled it for 63 pips, so we're good to go. Again, this could be the sell now on gold because we're looking for it to reject this area, and it did not hit the 88.6, but it did hit the 78.6. And if this closes, I mean, if this starts to give us some sort of rejection, we could look for this gold short now. If gold did shorts, then expect this NASA short and the 30 to short. Like I'm cool with that. Where are we at on gold, right? So we have one top. We now have our second top. Let's see if we can catch a third top divergent on gold for a little more confluence, and then perhaps we take this gold short here in a second. I mean, you could take the fucker right now if you wanted to, but it's too risky to take gold right now because it's so bullish. So I would wait. Again, we waited over here to take it, and it paid off correctly for us. If you did take the gold trade, your stop loss is going to be up high, well up here where this 236 is, which is sketchy because that's also the TP, right? For that buy fib. But if you were to take it here, you're not wrong because you're at the 78.6. Just know that your TP is up here. I mean, your stop loss is up there. Okay. Let's. I'm gonna see if we can't just catch a snipey type entry. One touch, two touch. We don't have a three touch divergent yet, but we're getting there. Let's wait for market open. Market's open actually. We need to be extra patient because the gold is bullish. So we need to be a little. Look at Nasdaq. Come on, fucker. Let's go. Look at. That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Let's fucking go. 30 sinking. 30 is sinking. Let's go. I'm protecting. Should I protect 30? I'm going to wait. Let me go back to 1 hour on 30. Fuck yeah. Bear flag. Fuck that. I'm letting 30 go, dude. Come on, fucking 30. Look at that. Look at that fucking flag. Bear flag hit. Nas is pumping up. Let's go. Goldilocks gave us our fucking pips we needed. Look at 30. Let's go. Look at Nasdaq. Let's fucking go. Come on, baby. We took our pips on gold. I'm gonna let gold chill. Let's go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Woo, look at nasty Nasdaq. You nasty Nasdaq. You are nasty. Well, we're protected. So if it wants to do that to us, it's good. Maybe that's the liquidity grab it needed. But I think if it's going to liquidity grab, it needs liquidity grab up higher. If it's going to liquidity grab, it needs liquidity grab up here. That's the liquidity grab for NASDAQ. That ain't enough. You're not done, NASDAQ. Come on. Come on, baby. Don't do this to me, NASDAQ. We fucking broke even on it, and it's coming right back down to my damn entry. Don't you fucking do it. Don't you do it. Fuck. I'm still in. Not for much. $2, $1 I'm out. Fucking NASDAQ broke even. Woo! I gave us a road there for a second, though. I was up a fucking percent. I'm buying back in because I think I'm buying back in. 1.1.5 lots. Give me 1 second before I push this trigger on this NASDAQ buy again. Fuck me, dude. We're in there so good. 30 is selling off, though. Let's look. Let's look. Let's just check this shit real quick. Hmm. It is. Look at that fucking. I told you, look. It fucking came right back up. That was touching our entry to fuck us before it popped back off. Look at that shit. Damn it. I waited about 5 seconds too long. All right. Well, I can't chase it. I can't chase it. I'm going to put another entry right here then and see if I can't catch that entry then. Son of a bitch. I like that entry too. That was the one. I liked it. Came back up and grabbed that liquidity. Pushed down. I'm cool. 88, 18, 8, 28. I'm putting another one. 18, 8, 28. 18, 8, 28. Stop loss down here at 18, 808. 18, 808. 18, 808. Like a full lot. No, one more than that. We need more than a full lot. We need like 2 lots. Buy limit. Okay. 2 lots right there. Hey. Hello. Good morning. Give me 1 second. Good morning. Hello. Good morning. Oh, it's Black Friday. Oh, it's Black Friday. Black Friday. Oh, did it enter? Oh, it got us entered. All right, we're in. All right, we're in. Put the baby in the car seat, and we're in. And my gold trade is still in profit, but just by a little bit. But we are in profit on 30. Look, see, that's the fucking patience for the 88.6, dude. I was like, oh, it's going to test. It's going to retest our first entry and fuck whoever entered early, which was us. Too bad we didn't take profit off of that, but it's all good. It's a little bit sketchy because it broke the trend line on the 30-minute. So the 30-minute trend line people are stacking in the sells, which is not good for us. 30 is also selling off, which is not good for us. Gold is now starting to sell off for us. But we took the profit. We're waiting for, again, this was a sell on gold. That was our entries. The 78.6 is the bottom of this line. Um, so now we need to figure out how to get into gold sells. Look at 30 go. And I hope this NASDAQ trade is not going to go. This is probably a little sketchy on the NASDAQ side. How much did we risk on NASDAQ? So on NASDAQ, I risked 0.5%. So it is what it is. I'm willing to go for 0.5%. And we're in profit, as you can see. Gold, look at gold fucking tank. So there goes our gold trade. Why is my, okay, so I'm out of gold. Gold broke even, but we did hit it for some pips. NASDAQ, we're good. So if we were sketchy about the NASDAQ trade, here's a point where you could break even and take your profits out now. Gold came back into our entry and now it's popping back off, but we took it for our pips, so it's all good. I'm not gonna fuck with gold. I'm not gonna chase gold right now. 30 broke, which we were hoping for. So on 30, um, we need to look for where it's going, right? So you do have this here, but that's a 236, right? So the bottom. So let's look at this. Dylan would write poetry. So at the bottom, of this point is the 236. So I mean that could be our TP1 right there. Hey, there's our TP1 right there. NASDAQ, we need NASDAQ's basically at break even, and gold. I mean, gold's a sell, man. Gold's a sell. And my normal strategy, I would be selling right now at the 78.6. I'm going to sell gold right now. Gold, sell. All right, I'm selling gold right now. So let me come down to this 15-minute. Let me do this. Selling gold right now. Sell gold now. My TP's up. My stop loss is going to be up here at 23.73. I never heard, which is a huge 23.73. It's 130 pips, which is a lot, but it's all good. Trying to be free. Wow. So we already took it for 43 pips. So now we're on the sell. There's our stop loss. Our TP needs to be down here, right? Yeah, at least the 236. I mean, that's a good 3-to-1 trade, 23.14. Setting the profit at 23.14. 23.14. Bingo. All right, where does our NASDAQ profit need to be? Again, I'm going to go conservative on the NASDAQ and target the 236 and just call it there. Because I do think that maybe this is going to flip off and sell. I know a lot of people are stacking their sells right there. And looks like they got a good trade right here, this 88.6. So congratulations to all my buddies on Telegram. I was hoping they would retest this. So I did see it grab this liquidity, come down, but I kind of want a little higher up. So let's do the 236. 18,890. I'll call it a day there. We'll reevaluate. We'll be looking for shorts after that. 18,890. Save. All right. So we're in small drawdown there. We're in good profit on 30. Well, we're good profit on 30. It's coming back up. All good. We're gonna let that go. And Goldilocks we took for 43 pips, and now we're in shorts, and we are in break even. We're in break even there. So let me do this. So before I do that, let me just do this. And let's say 15-minute. Let's do download image. Bam. So I can go back and download that. Download this later on and save it. Copy. Paste it. Let's see if I can download this. Download image. Okay, there it is. Okay, so that downloaded. We had NASDAQ, which, oh shit, did we lose NASDAQ? God damn. We lost NASDAQ. Fuck yeah, we did. That bitch is gone. Woo! Yep. All right. Broke 30-minute trend. Gone. Holy shit. All my buddies over here selling. Congratulations to those guys. That sucks. Okay, so we'll put this. We got to log it. We got to put this in the 88 here, and took an L there. That fucking trend line broke and it went. So we'll download this image here. Took that for an L, And now we're in gold. And look, we're in profit on gold. So there it is. So let me delete all this shit. Too bad I went a full fucking 2 lots on NASDAQ. It is what it is. All right, so fuck, NASDAQ is tanking, dude. Hope it pulls gold with it. Okay, so short. I think we shorted like right up here, right here. All right, and we're targeting way down there. We'll have to see how that goes. Fucking look at 30, dude. Of a bitch. Fucking liquidity grab 30. Fucker. That 30-minute fucking NASDAQ was gone. I didn't even notice it. I just looked up and it was fucking out of there. Oh well. Hopefully they everybody else starts to sell off. It's always this has been my luck for the last 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Like I'm like, let's concentrate on 30, whatever, and then NASDAQ fucking tanks. I don't even see it. And I'm concentrating on gold. Gold doesn't move, NASDAQ moves or whatever, like fuck me. Now again, this fucker's testing this London and it's all good. Same thing. It's showing its hand that the fucking sellers are here, pushing it down, coming back up and retesting. Nothing I can do about it. We're in profit. I mean, we're in profit, but I just got my ass smoked. So I'm down for almost a 0.5% on the day because NASDAQ smoked me. So I could close everything right now and technically be up for the day, but I'm not going to do that. I don't trade to be breaking even. I don't know why this fucker keeps crashing. I didn't take the trade, but he's only. 3 minute trend line, people be ready, and it smashed. Just like whatever this dude did. That fan doesn't make sense because there's different points, but whatever. Again, this is not since we're looking at this. Okay, let me show you guys this. Look, guys, I don't know. Okay, the bottom point's not showing, but where's the top? This 38.2 that this guy is drawing and 50, this is some random ass stuff. Okay, if you're going to use a fib and you're going to use a fib fan, they need to have structure. They need to go to something. So let's look on the 4 hour chart. Okay, look. Okay, sorry, I'm working at the same time. Look, dude, if you're going to use, let's say, this point here, this top line needs to go to some sort of structure because that initial move, all right, from there to there, the initial break, then sets up the Fibonacci for the rest of the move, for everything else. Okay, so you have to have it to a structure. And in this particular case, it's this bottom to this top. That's the first move that broke this structure and this structure. That then sets up the channels for all of the rest of it. All right. So if we come through here and we delete these other fib lines, if you want to trade this fib fan, this is how you have to do it. All right. That's it. Now these are the levels, right? And so you'll see that for the most part, and usually it does match up fairly well. All right. So this is now the fib channel we're playing in. If it breaks this, now this is obviously in a much higher time frame, but if it breaks this, then we come down. Okay. Let's delete this and look in a smaller time frame. You have that big guy, and then you also have this guy. Well, actually, you could say this is the sell side fib fan because of that. But there's the move. It looks like shit because it already broke the 88.6. But the point I'm trying to get across is if you're going to use a fib fan, please make it towards structure. Because if you're not making it at structure, there it is right there. Then you're just putting random fucking lines on a chart and hoping it works out. All right, bottom to the top of that break, and then these channels should figure themselves out. All right, it's not perfect, or these examples are pretty shitty, but there's a lot of times that it matches up actually really nice. Good thing we did not break even on 30 because now it's starting to go as NASDAQ goes, and Goldilocks is fucking around, but we're in profit still. Okay, so reload this tab. Yes, my fucking broker bitching and moaning. We're in profit. We're up 0.5%, which is technically higher than the 0.5% that I lost on that NAS earlier. Woo, that fucking smoked us. It is what it is. I should have known. Looking at 30, selling off, we should have known. There's nothing else to do, guys, because we're in the NASDAQ. Or no, we're not in the NASDAQ, excuse me. We're in 30 cells, and we're in gold cells now, and NASDAQ is selling off. So hopefully this goes. I don't know why I have a green line there. Oh, it's the structure. So NASDAQ is testing structure now. NASDAQ is testing. There's no way in shit you're going to buy this. Not with that much momentum. I'd love to see this buy, though. I mean, sell. God, if this breaks through, there's nothing else until down here. So if this breaks, whoa. But what we can do now, though, now we have a clear break of structure, guys. Whoever else is left on here. So now we got smoked. It's all good. Look at this huge liquidity area, right? That's order block liquidity. So we should be looking for a trade on the top side. So now that we know that price is broke, right? This is the trade we're looking for now. Up in this area. It'll come down. And what's the real target? Down here. Right there. top of that section, which is also the 61.8. There it is right there. That's their trade. That's going to be the trade for the week. So it might not be here today. It's obviously not going to be here today, and maybe not here tomorrow. There is news tomorrow, but it might come Wednesday, Thursday. So that's what we're looking for there. We're not going to take any more Nasdaq trades until we catch this trade right there. I'm out of Nasdaq until we hit this. So now that the bulls have shown that they're here, we'll jump on this train. That was the entry up here. So congratulations to all those guys on Telegram who were taking it. Fucking sniper shit. Good job. And we're waiting for 30 to hopefully continue off this sell off, because we do have this area here and we are in it. So we'll see. We're not even at the 50% of this yet. So we'd like to see this come down. Yeah, we'd like to see 30 come down. So we're going to be at 30 for a little bit. And of course, Goldilocks has shown that it broke. We caught that little pullback, and hopefully we catch one more. Let's look at 30 on a smaller time frame. I mean, gold on a smaller time frame. I mean, I'm not 100% convinced on this trade, but playing the odds, playing my strategy. I'd love it if it broke this trend line and went. Make my fucking day. But really, I do not like this up here. And it rains the pole. Yeah. So we're getting to that point where it could reject the trend line. We're in profit, so I'm not going to complain. And we're in profit on gold, so we're up now over 1%. So if I closed out half of what I have now, I would cover my 0.5%. I'd be at break even for the day. I'd still be up 0.5%. But we want to be up several percentages, not 0.5%. So we're good. That's it, boys. I'm in the 30 trade. We caught it off this trend line break. We called out the NASDAQ break, but I did not take it. Actually, I took the long, hoping to get one more push up, and it did not happen. It is what it is. And then we called out the buy and the sell on the gold. We're in profit. I mean, technically, you could always protect whatever the fuck you want to, but I know gold likes to screw around and test entries. So we are up 61 pips, which is what we took earlier. So yeah, you could book 61 pips right now if you wanted to. I think that's it, guys. I think we're done. We're in our trades. We're out. We got 2 people here. We've been on for quite a while. So, okay, we've been on for 2 hours now. Cheers, guys. Hopefully these trades work out and we're all good. So, see you guys on the next one. And then tomorrow, I might trade early in the morning. I might not. And then I got to travel. So, I don't know. I don't know when I'll be back live trading, but we'll see how it goes. Posting my markups as always on the socials. Late.